Yes, people, Ricky here from Behind the Bars TV. Hope everyone's fit and well. I'll start by saying thanks to all my loyal subscribers. Over 14,000 at the minute, so it's going up really well. But I'm going to talk about Frankland documentary because it's on tonight at 9 p.m. on Channel 5, and it's on for an hour and a half, and it's called Inside HMP Frankland Monster Mansion. I have mentioned before about Frankland being called Monster Mansion, and there has a few people been saying, you're wrong, that's not Monster Mansion. Everybody knows the original Monster Mansion is HMP Wakefield, but the reason why Frankland has now become known as Monster Mansion is because of the type of prisoners that are in there. And I'm talking about the ones on the bacon wings, i.e. the nonce wings. And it's the likes of Ian Huntley, Levi Belfield, the Yorkshire Ripper was there, but he's just died recently. I think it was last year or the year before. Stone, Michael Stone. And there's quite a few more. All the beasties are in there. The well-known ones, the high-profile ones. Don't get us wrong. Wakefield probably houses more because it is a sex offender prison. But because of the high-profile names that are in Frankland, it's now become known. In the local papers there, the Evening Chronicle, they all call it Monster Mansion. So that's where it's come from. It's because of all the beasties that are in there, the high-profile ones. And I mean, however, you can't get any more high-profile than Levi Belfield and Ian Huntley, two of the worst prisoners, sex offenders in the country. But in the documentary, I'm talking about my time whilst I was in there. It was a while back when I was in there, but all of these were in there whilst I was there. The Yorkshire Ripper was there. Harold Shipman died just before I got there, or killed himself there. So there's some really sick individuals in that prison. But I'm talking about my time in prison. The people that I met whilst I was in there, the dynamics of the prison, the violence inside the prison, what it's like, what goes on in there. And a lot of people think prison's a fucking playground where you just go in there, get your time done, come out, and that's it. But it's not. You go in there, and it's survival of the fittest. These people that got on about prisons, holiday camp, this, that, and the other, you go in there with a 3-month sentence. You're just fresh in off the streets. You haven't even got time to make your bed properly before you're back out. So these are the ones that are giving it bad publicity, saying prison's easy, this, that, and the other. Prisons is easy or as hard as you make it, but you've got to be on your guard, especially, like I say, in the high security prisons in Frankland, Whitemore, Long Lawton, Full Sutton, even the likes of Belmarsh, the units, Strangeways on the Cartier units, Woodhill. The type of people on there, it's a total different clientele that are on these sort of prisons. In the dispersals and the Cartier units, it's a total different class of prisoner. And I'm not saying it bigging the prisoners up, saying, oh, these are the hierarchy, these are the boyos. What I'm saying is, when you're in there, it's a total different level of violence. If you're going to get into bother in there, cause aggro, get involved with different things, get involved with the politics of prisons, make your mouth go, you're going to get seriously hurt, and you're going to get hurt really badly. They're not just going to come and pussyfoot about and give you a couple of slaps. They're going to come and slice you up. They're going to smash you all over. They're going to chuck hot oil on you. They're going to make sure you know what's happening. So that's what's going on in the high security states. My time whilst I was in there, and I do know two other people that are actually on the documentary as well. Leroy Smith. I've just done a podcast with him on Sunday. So if you go back to my videos, have a look at that. It's a really interesting watch. He's a very intelligent lad, Leroy. When you listen to him, he knows what he's talking about. And the other one is Yami B. I've been speaking with Yami recently. Obviously, everyone knows what happened at the weekend with the false alarm about him being dead and everything. Everyone was putting their condolences up and everything. I've done it myself because it was a shock. Someone had sent me a message saying Yami is dead. Did you know about this, Ricky? And I was actually stunned. I was quite shocked. But I was just as shocked when I found out he was still alive, which I was grateful for. So, well in, me and Yami's doing a podcast soon. We're just waiting until he gets time, and until I get time, we're going to do a podcast on the Zoom. And we're going to talk about, obviously, Yami spent way longer than me in prison. He knows a lot more than me, but we've met the same sort of people. So we're going to be having a good old chat, talking about things on there. Obviously, Yami's from London. I'm up here, right up in North. Two totally different places. So we'll just see what the different dynamics is like and talk about different situations in prison. But yes, like I said, Yami, I think Yami is actually in this documentary as well. I got told there was 4 ex-prisoners on the programme, but we'll find out tonight, sure enough. But I don't know which way Channel 5 has actually edited the video. I've never seen it myself yet, the documentary, I should say. But I do know that sometimes when they edit videos, they edit it for their own use. So some of the things that I've said, they might just use bits of it, but we'll sure find out tonight. I'm actually looking forward to seeing it myself. But as always, when I talk about stories and talk about, like on my documentary, I don't know how they've portrayed me on the documentary, but just to clarify things, what I'm saying now is I don't glorify prison. I talk about the stories to let people know what it's actually like, but I don't glorify it, wanting young'uns to follow in my footsteps and think it's big and clever and think, oh, you go to prison and you come out, you're a gangster. Bullshit. The best man is the man that looks after his family, goes to work, provides an honest living, gets on with his life, and that'll also be the happiest man. Like I say, I'm not glorifying it, I'm just simply stating facts and telling stories about what happened whilst I was in prison, what's happening in prison now, and I'm getting information from people from Scotland, Ireland, different countries about the prison system there. So the ones that have been asking us for stories, bear with us, I will get round to them. But more importantly, I would rather you just come on and do a meeting with us, like a Zoom meeting, just like a bit of a podcast interview, like the previous ones, and tell us about the system up there, up in Scotland and over across in Ireland. Let us know your thoughts. I would love to get someone on, do a podcast with them. So if you do want to come on, drop us an email, rickykilleen@gmail.com. The links are in the description of this video, so go down if you want to find me email address, send us an email and let us know. But I've got loads of podcasts lined up. I've got one with Yami coming up, hopefully be next week. And I'll not tell you the other ones I've got, but I'll just leave them as a surprise for you. But if you're liking the content, people, remember to like and subscribe. Keep watching. There's plenty more to come. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day.